This homeless dog lay injured in a bush, and when rescuers reached her, she gave them a surprise. Reports of an injured dog in the area had proven accurate, and while it didn't take long to find where the poor pooch had made her home, it wouldn't be easy getting her out. In September, California-based animal rescue group received a call about a wounded female dog living on the streets. As a result, it set out to see if it could help, with Elad Hagar and Lisa Chirelli taking a camera and going out to look for the stray. According to eyewitnesses, though, the dog lived a nocturnal life. She was nowhere to be seen during the day and only came out for food at night. And of all the places she could hide, she had made a den somewhere in the undergrowth near a busy Los Angeles road. Indeed, within 10 minutes of searching the shrub, they had her den located, and the rescue team could see the traumatized pit bull terrier peering back at them with frightened eyes. Indeed, Hagar and Chirelli could see something else moving in the makeshift hovel, and they pretty much knew right away what it was. It turned out, in fact, that although the team had set out quickly to find the dog that they would later name Iris, they didn't get to her in time. Even though the birthday party had started without them, the rescue team knew what to do. "I see babies," Chirelli told Hagar, and although it was difficult to see inside the tiny hole, Chirelli could still count the pups in there. "There are 3 puppies," she announced, and this could potentially have made a difficult situation tougher. "Many times when you watch my videos, it may seem like I just go to the rescue location and find the dog. But this is actually not true," Hagar added in a post about Iris. "The search for the dogs is a challenging part of it because they usually hide," he added. "Finding Iris was difficult, but it could have been dangerous. We didn't know how she would react when we entered her den." "There is always a risk when going to these rough neighborhoods in the middle of the night," Hagar concluded. "Furthermore, Iris might have felt like she or her pups were in danger." But poor Iris had something wrong with one of her eyes, and the team needed to look at her. Besides, a hole in the hedge was no place for a wounded mommy and her newborn puppies. But although she cautiously took the food, Iris continued to refuse to leave her den. And while the team managed to get a control pole into the small hovel and over her neck as a precaution, they were nonetheless unable to drag her out. As a consequence, the PAWS team decided that they needed to open up the hole and so began trimming the entrance to widen it. Yet even with Chirelli talking to Iris to soothe her, the dog still stood protectively over her pups the entire time. When the entrance was wide enough, then the rescuers managed to get Iris out with the control pole. Thankfully, the new mommy didn't make any aggressive movements. She did, however, have a bit of a panic attack. Of course, part of her caution was likely because of the wound to her eye. One of her eyes was badly injured, likely from a prior blunt force trauma, the video's caption revealed. However, there was one little problem. "She truly is the best mama I've ever had," a Facebook post from the dog rescuers read. "I can't get much work done because I love watching her play with her babies." What's more, the internet couldn't get enough of Iris and her pups. Hope for Paws rescue video became a viral mega hit, garnering over 11 million views on YouTube as of October 2016. On March 9, 2016, meanwhile, the dog rescuers uploaded a follow-up video about Iris to YouTube. This one showed the very special reunion of Iris and her puppies, along with her rescuers, from Hope for Paws.